The ABC can't get inside Iran to find out what life is like there right now under constant attack. So we've been speaking to Iranians who've bravely shared their experiences with us.
The capital is almost dead. Most shops and shopping centers are closed, and the ones that are open work only a few hours during the day.
One man in eastern Tehran, whose voice we've changed for his protection, has told me how terrifying it is being in the capital as hundreds of missiles fly in from Israel.
I'm in eastern Tehran, and I just heard 3 very huge explosions. The explosions were so loud and intense, they rattled the whole building and shook the windows. Of course, it was very scary. You can hear blast sounds like every half an hour sometimes, depending on what part of the city you are living in. Sometimes the blasts are so loud they wake me up in the middle of the night if I can ever sleep.
It's really hard to get information from inside Iran because there are restrictions on the press and reprisals for citizens who share details outside the country. But human rights groups have told me that hundreds of Iranians have been killed by US and Israeli strikes in the first 4 days of the war.
Based on our field reports, our estimate is that 1,500 people died so far, which includes 200 civilians across Iran. They targeted military bases. Unfortunately, most of these bases are inside the towns and the cities, very close to populated areas. So we are expecting the number of casualties to rise in coming days.
There's also an internet blackout there imposed by the Iranian regime, which means unlike here in Israel, there's no early warning alerts telling people to get to protected spaces to shelter from airstrikes.
Access to the internet is so restricted and very slow.
Well, there's absolutely no indication that Iran is taking steps to protect their own civilian population. But in Iran, where you have, a regime that has decided to cut the population off from the internet, from communicating with their family members and from their friends and their community, they're not able to communicate these types of warnings if they should occur. And, we've not seen many of those warnings, I must mention. People need to be connected in order to be safe, and that's not the case right now.
No one knows how long this war will go for, so there is a lot of fear about what will happen next, particularly because the US has warned that the biggest hits on Iran are yet to come.
We hope the bombings will be over soon, so people can come to the streets and take over the situation.